Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Arcana. I'm Circle Master. I almost forgot the name of the game that I was playing. We now have John Rice Davies on our side. The fortune teller lady healed Sylph for 100 gold. And we're off to go do something else? I literally don't remember. Alright, we're going to meet Reynold the Elder, who apparently lives in the woods. The woods has a canyon running through it. Hey, the Goog. Arcana is not a bad name, it's just super generic. So the dungeon motif has changed. We've got some happy music. I also just noticed that Sala's only level 8. But hey, we're only fighting goblins, so that's something. Yes, the Goog. This is like 80s PC RPGs, such as Wizardry and Might and Magic. And apparently Curse of the Azure Bonds for Mac. Which I've not heard of, despite the fact that I had a Mac growing up. Let me tell you about how great the Marathon trilogy is, and how unappreciated / unknown Bungie's previous game, Pathways into Darkness, is. Everybody talks about Deus Ex being the original game that defied genres, being an FPS, RPG, adventure, open world game. Not really, except it wasn't really open world. But years before then, Bungie made Pathways into Darkness, an FPS, RPG, adventure, open world game. And yes, it had dialogue with NPCs and everything. And it was brutally hard, mostly due to being inaccessible. Speaking of brutally hard, bees. They are lightning elementals, so Sylph will not do much to them. Well, we're still going along, so we're doing something. Oh yeah, the Gold Box AD&D games were like this, kind of. I guess they were like this. I don't know why I qualified it with kind of. Goog, are you posting pictures of scantily clad women on box art in my Twitch? That's a real shame because I can't click on it. Let me see. Attribute 6. This costs 23 MP. I ain't casting that. I'm just gonna hit something. Spells are so expensive in this game. Well, I don't appreciate the fact that I can't click on the link right now, Goog. So what you should do is inline it to me on Discord. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. We're getting the same enemy? Oof. That was big damage. Hey, I mean, scantily clad in the 90s way could mean, okay, so that's pretty tame, actually. I just looked over, the Goog sent it to me, and it was not scantily clad in like the Boris Vallejo kind of way. You know, you look at some old D&D, or maybe not specifically D&D, but you look at some old RPG products and things, you can find some very scantily clad characters in those, even though they are ostensibly for children. Except not really. I think back in the 80s, everybody knew that D&D was for adults. And it was not, it was only the fearmongers who alleged that it was children being corrupted. Just trying to look around. Don't put me in random battles just for looking around. Except, I still do want you to put me in random battles easily for grinding purposes, so maybe never mind. Oh, this is going to be a dead end either way, but let's go south. Less likely to be a dead end. Oh, we found plot. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, what is that pose? It's we are seeing him from the back. The man. It's the man. The titular man, after whom we are attributed. No, I don't dare to walk in such a place. Oh hey, now we're in forest. There was nothing there. You know, Trunkman is a really unfortunate name for an enemy. Especially when Trunkman is located in the bushes. I should stop joking around. He hits very hard. Water card acquired. There are no tarot themes at play here, the Goog. This is an elemental system of earth, fire, wind, water. Nope, no heart. This game is heartless. Like all classic 80s PC RPGs. Hey, Sala leveled up. And now Sala knows how to run away. Take that. Of course, that was like 40% of my mana. Speaking of stuff, we have many medicines and also an herb. Let's use some. No, it's not. It's not Nakara. How would you say Arcana backward? Anakra? Anakra. Right, I probably should be using cards more. Except probably not, they cost money. Oh, I never played Kingdom Hearts. I don't know any Kingdom Hearts jokes. Cyclopes. What do we have for Cyclopes? I guess both of these are effective. One of them costs 3 more mana, and I don't know if that means anything in terms of their effectiveness, but hey, there you go. The problem is that Rooks is my best physical attacker, so it kind of makes no sense. Oh, I should have cast the buff. Whoops. It makes no sense. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. For him to take his turn to use cards. Okay, I need to scroll back up to what beats fire. Oh, water beats fire. Should have seen that coming. Where'd the spells go? There they are. Okay, cards. Oh, okay. Oh man, it's Darwin, the source of all natural selection. Except if he's killing monsters, that makes it artificial selection. And we have a very clearly temporary party member. He is going to stick around for exactly one boss, maybe. I would not be surprised if he bails before the boss. And he has attribute too. What the hell does that do? Effective against earth and fire. It's also cheaper. And sleep, which probably will never hit anything ever. He has no weapon. Are you kidding me? He joined the party with no weapon. What a tool. I mean, he had a weapon in the cutscene we saw him before. He was tuning folks up for the tune of 80 damage. Like, am I really gonna have to bail out of this dungeon just to get him a weapon? I don't want to do that. Take that, 4 points of damage. Why would the game do this? Why would the game have a temporary character join without a weapon in the middle of a dungeon? Like, I was annoyed when I started in town alone, spent all of my starting gold, and then was given a party member. But at least I was still in town. Now I'm in the middle of a dungeon, and if I want to equip him before he leaves forever, well, he'll probably come back again at some point, but before he leaves, I have to back out of this dungeon completely and start over. Is there a card that is good against all of these? Probably not. Unless it's fire. Fire seems to be good against a lot. Fire is not good against water. You know what? Screw it, though. Great. It missed 40% of its targets. That's the best use of consumable spell items. Yeah, attack Darwin. He deserves it. I'm a little worried about their hit points. I'm not worried about Darwin's hit points, although if he dies, I probably get just as much a game over. So maybe I should be worried. Hey, we get 2 levels. Defense impair all. I'm guessing that lowers enemies' defense. I don't see the point in it being attack all because it's really only going to be useful against bosses. There's a third part of this! Oh my god. I want to be done with the dungeon. None of the characters join start with equipment. Why would they have characters join in the middle of dungeons then? Oh my goodness, one of the dogs is barking at something, and I have no idea what. Okay, now all of the dogs are barking at something. Great. Well, you know what? They can keep barking. Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure that he is gone either right before or right after the boss. That is a long corridor to be a dead end, and I do not appreciate it. I also do not appreciate the paltry gold rewards. It occurs to me, though, that if I had just bought Sala the wand rather than trading in the short sword for the wand, I would have a short sword to give to Darwin. Maybe the game expected you not to use the trade-in mechanic for whatever reason. That's stupid, but it might be what the designers thought you would do. Why would I turn around, though? I'm in the dungeon. Like, why would you expect players to just bail on the dungeon simply because you threw another character at them? I would really appreciate if it said, like, short sword acquired or something. That's a lot of enemies. I would not be surprised that it loves to make you grind. It is, again, very typical of the old school PC RPGs that you need to grind. Joke you public, why would you play this game to completion willingly? That's the real question here. I mean, I was a kid too once, but I still had a taste. I could still tell a good game from a bad game. I made it all the way to the end without a random encounter. I made it all the way back without a random encounter. Amazing. The money amounts in the chest are getting progressively smaller. I cannot help but notice. Yeah, a lot of classic games benefit strongly from nostalgia glasses. This is well known. Hello, Lindy. One of the dogs came in the room. Her name is Lindy. She's a chocolate lab. She's my dad's hunting dog. Yes, hello. You have made me go the wrong way. Oh, I can back up. You see that, Lindy? I could back up. Alright, take care, Toki Public. I'm trapped in this dungeon of hell. What are you so excited about, Lindy? Hmm? Right, Darwin gets double turns. The mostly useless character. No, don't dodge. Just dragging the fight out. Wait, no. I'm all turned around now. Yeah. Ugh. Well, I found an intersection. With a lot of monsters in it. Uh, Darwin is now out of magic. Yep. So the question is, should I spend the 500 gold sleeping bag or just the 100 gold return ring, but then have to walk back through this? But if I do that, Darwin will be able to get a weapon. Alright, well, I might as well grab these treasure chests and then return ring home. The chances seem to be nil. For all I know, there is a chest somewhere with a weapon in it, but you don't see the chest until you are on the same exact tile. No, Darwin's all flashy. And I really don't want to spend a medicine on him. Alright, I'm gonna walk to the end of this, get the chest, and now we will go to the inventory and use a return ring. So, where'd that equipment guy go? There is armor. And shield. What in the world? Mind blown. Okay. You know what? I should probably look in the instruction manual that was so kindly linked to me to see what the hell is what with what. With these weapons. Rook can equip some of these, but not others. So the flying axe as compared to the broadsword is like much worse. What about this Darwin idiot? The Darwin idiot is not in the instruction manual for what he can equip. That's odd. Okay, so what can Darwin idiot equip? The flying axe. Or the swords. Was Flail on here? Chain Whip is on here. That's something else. You can't even equip that anyway. Okay, we'll give him a flying axe. And then armor. There's like... Man. And then do you get shields on top of armor? Or not? Who knows? I don't know. But I do know that I have a bunch of medicine still. So let's Sylph. There, you have an attack option now. And we will find the inn. And I'm very unhappy about this whole thing. But I'll probably save the money and not buy anybody any armor, because they're doing okay without it. Just like you'll have to do okay without any more of this video, because this is the end of the episode. So thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, take care.